and Assalamualaikum sir. So today we are from group 3. We will presenting our group video presentation Physics 150 about electrical generator. So before we start, let me introduce my group members first. The first one is Farah Wahidah binti Sudin. The second one is me, Nurul Ain Farisha binti Abdul Rahman. And the last one is Nurul Nadia binti Muhammad Rafi. The first one, we go to the introduction first. Any device that transforms mechanical energy into electrical energy for delivery to residential, business and industrial clients via power lines is an electrical generator. Additionally, generators provide the electricity needed for trains, planes, cars and ships. So there are three types of electrical generator that we can take note. The first one is portable generator, inverter generator and standby generator. So the next one is the significance of electrical generator. In order to prevent daily activities from ceasing or company operation from being disrupted during a power outage, generators are helpful equipment that provide electricity for usage in various applications. Generators are offered in a variety of electrical and physical forms. The second one is electrical damage can be prevented by generators. There might be hazardous power surges when the electricity in our house or place of work abruptly cuts off and then returns. Our appliances, air conditioning and heating systems, and any plug-in gadgets are all susceptible to damage from this surge. Despite the fact that many modern homes are equipped with electrical surge protection devices, electrical surge are more likely to occur during strong storms. The third one is to help us during flood situations. In areas where flooding is an issue, basements often have some pumps that pump out unwanted water before it can accumulate and cause damage. Heavy rains are the worst time for some pumps to stop working and cause power outage often occur during thunderstorms. When we plug a sump pump into a portable generator, it's easy to know the basement will stay dry even if the power goes out.
Okay, so the next part is relevant electric magnetism concept. Electricity and magnetism. Electricity and magnetism are two related phenomena produced by the electromagnetic force. Together, they form electromagnetism. A moving electric charge generates a magnetic field. A magnetic field induces electric charge movement, producing an electric current. In an electromagnetic wave, the electric field and magnetic field are perpendicular to one another. For the next part, I want to talk about basic principle of electricity. Electricity is the phenomenon associated with either stationary or moving electric charges. The source of the electric charge could be an elementary particle, an electron which has a negative charge, a proton which has a positive charge, an ion or any larger body that has an imbalance of positive and negative charge. Positive and negative charges attract each other. As example, protons are attracted to electron, while like charges repel each other. As example, proton repel other proton and electron repel other electrons. Basically, the basic principle of electricity are: voltage is the difference in charge between 2 points, current is the rate at which charge is flowing, resistance is a material's tendency to resist the flow of the charge or current. So, for the familiar example of electricity is include lightning, electrical current from an outlet or battery, and static electricity. Common SI unit of electricity include the ampere for current, coulomb for electric charge, volt for potential difference, ohm for resistance, and watt for power. A stationary point charge has an electric field, but if the charge is set in motion, it also generates a magnetic field. The next one, I want to explain about basic principle of magnetism. Magnetism is defined as the physical phenomenon produced by moving electric charge. Also, a magnetic field can induce charged particle to move, producing an electric current. An electromagnetic wave, such as light, has both an electric and magnetic component. The two components of the wave travel in the same direction but oriented at right angle 90 degrees to one another. Like electricity, magnetism produces attraction and repulsion between objects. While electricity is based on positive and negative charges, there are no known magnetic monopoles. Any magnetic particle or object has a north and south pole, with the direction based on the orientation of the Earth's magnetic field. Like poles of a magnet repel each other. As example, north repels north, while opposite poles attract one another. North and south attract. So, for the next part is the fundamental principle of electromagnetism. The word electromagnetism comes from a combination of Greek words electron meaning amber and magnetis lithos meaning magnesian stone, which is a magnetic iron ore. The ancient Greeks were familiar with electricity and magnetism, but considered them to be two separate phenomena. The relationship, known as electromagnetism, wasn't described until James Clerk Maxwell published a treatise on electricity and magnetism in 1873. Maxwell's work included 20 famous equations, which have since been condensed into four partial differential equations. The basic concept represented by the equation are as follows. The first one is, like electric charges repel and unlike electric charges attract. The force of attraction or repulsion is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. The second one is, magnetic poles always exist as north-south pairs. Like poles repel like and attract unlike. The third one is, an electric current in a wire generates a magnetic field around the wire. The direction of the magnetic field, clockwise or counterclockwise, depends on the direction of the currents. This is the right-hand rule, where the direction of the magnetic field follow the fingers of your right hand if your thumb is pointing in the current direction. Moving a loop of wire towards or away from a magnetic field induces a current in the wire. The direction of the current depends on the direction of the movement. Okay, we will proceed to the next one. The next one is detailed exploration. Generators of electricity come in a wide variety. The majority of electricity is produced by generators that use the 1831 discovery of physicist Michael Faraday STR magnet. A magnet is moved inside a wire coil. The wire causes the flow of an electric current. Instead of using a conventional magnet, the electromagnetic generators employ an electromagnet, which is a magnet created by electricity.
Alright, the next one is benefits of electric generator. The first one is power generation. Power facilities frequently use electric generator to produce enormous amount of electricity. The second one is backup power. In situations where there are power outage or in place where access to the electric grid is erratic or restricted, generators are frequently utilized as a backup power sources. The third one is remote location. When living in an isolated or off-grid location without connection to the main power grid, electric generators are crucial. Alright, the next one is challenge. The power generation sector will have a difficult time supplying the world's energy needs throughout the ensuing decades. The world's electricity consumption will be double and the emission triple by 2030. There is a greater demand than ever for dependable electricity generation. The capacity to maintain complicated power plant equipment is one of the key obstacles to the production to reliable power. Having access to industry-specific knowledge is vital for maintenance. For numerous reasons, there is no access. Indicates information transfers have been caused by three different factors. Alright, these are three factors that cause the electric generator. The first one is difference in experience due to the fact that not all works contexts provide mentoring and intergenerational knowledge transfer. The second one is economic pressure, have compromised training budget and diminishes opportunities for students to continue education. The third one is different resources from supplier, manufacturer and consultant make diagnosis generator problem challenging. Alright, the next one is the future development. Portable electric generator will continue to improve in sustainability and efficiency. The power production and lifespan of solar and hydrogen fuel cell generator are predicted to rise with the development of more efficient fuel cells and batteries. Furthermore, more intelligent and responsive portable electric generator will anticipated as a result of the use of artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things. This might involve the capacity for generator to interact with other systems and devices in order to maximize power use as well as the capability for user to monitor and manage the generator from a distance. So the last one is conclusion. In summary, electric generators have advanced significantly in recent years and they appear to have a promising future. Electric generators are very useful to people because it gives a lot of benefit. Electromagnetic concepts that are applied in electrical generator tell us about concepts that is represented such as the magnetic poles that occur, also about process of magnetic field that was generated by electric current in wire. It also helps us to make sure that generator will be upgraded to getting better for future development.